Well, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Council Member Lavonta Williams, and I am stepping in for Mayor Longwell, who is attending a Sister Cities trip. So we hope next Thursday he's bringing us back very good information, and we'll be able to share that with you. Today I have two WPD issues and items that we want to talk about. First, I want to provide an update on the neighborhood safety event known as Celebrate Safe Communities. Second, I would like to share details about a safety event designed to protect youth from the dangers of internet. And many of you know that youth is at the top of my list. We have early attendance numbers from the Celebrate Safe Communities, and I'm excited to share those numbers with you because the participation was up this year and it's continuing to grow. In 2015, just this week, we had 49 registered parties, which attracted an estimated population of 2,910 people. 3,000 people, let's just say roughly, attended those parties. This is an increase over 2014, when we had 35 registered parties, which attracted an estimated 1,370 people. The 2015 registered neighborhood numbers are the highest that we have had since 2012, when we had 66 participating neighborhoods. This is good news, and as part of our public safety efforts, we want to continue these participation numbers and hope that they continue to grow. One of the neighborhoods that I was very involved in was the Fairmount Neighborhood Association and the Wichita State University Association as well. So those two combined to make a very large safe night out, and I was very pleased with that. My evening starts from down south as I visit all of those neighborhoods along the way so that I can try to attend as many of those neighborhood safe night out as possible. Celebrate Safe Communities is a great way to promote safe neighborhoods, citizen engagement, and improve relationships between the community and the Wichita Police Department. I attended a meeting not long ago in one of the neighborhoods that had had a situation, a homicide. We asked those neighbors to come out in the middle of their cul-de-sac, meet each other, and celebrate safe nights. So I'm hoping that that event occurred there. So we appreciate your help as the media in promoting this event and helping to keep our residents in our neighborhoods and communities safe and informed. Wichita is one of the safest communities in the nation, and that is because of the work of our residents and law enforcement personnel and you in keeping them informed. Another event that's coming up and is very near and dear to me is the 12th annual Shocks, Cops, and Kids event. This is one of those that involves our youth of today, and it's very important to me that we develop a relationship between our Wichita Police Department and the youth of the Wichita community. I want to share a little bit of news about this great event designed to help protect our kids at a time when there is an increasing concern about child safety. The event is the 12th annual Shocks, Cops, and Kids event. It is scheduled for this Saturday, September the 19th, 2015 at Charles Koch Arena. Shocks, Cops, and Kids is sponsored by the Wichita State University and the Kansas Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, which is ICAC. The event allows youth from 3rd through 8th grade to interact with athletes from Wichita State University and Wichita police officers and learn about internet safety. A free lunch is provided. I think I said a free lunch is provided, and each participant will receive a free t-shirt. Anyone interested can contact Jennifer Wright at 316-660-9492, or they can email her at jennifer.wright@sedgwick.gov. This is a very, very good program, usually well attended, so we'd like for as many youth to be involved as possible. Again, for me, this is an opportunity to develop and create and continue that relationship between our youth, our WPD, and also the university. Registration begins at 9:45 a.m. with the event running from 10:30 to 3:30. One of the other youth involved, and adults as well, activities that's going on is our City Pools Survey. Finally, regarding another matter important to our youth and our community, I want to remind you about the Pool Survey, which is sponsored by the Wichita Park and Rec Department. Park and Rec is asking residents to participate in a brief survey regarding their personal use of city pools over the summer. It is important that we hear from our residents. As we talk about a survey, there are many that have trouble getting to the digital components of doing a survey. So we are also making sure that we have paper copies available for those that are not on the internet. The community feedback will be used to finalize the Aquatics Master Plan. Residents can take the survey in a convenient way. Just visit the Park and Rec link at wichita.gov and look for the survey there. That specific web address is www.wichita.gov/park-and-rec. So please voice your opinion on the future of Wichita swimming pools by taking that short survey. We have many people who say they did not know or they didn't have a chance to say. So this is that opportunity to speak up and speak out about your concerns as far as the public pools is concerned. It's very important as we look at the possibility of losing some of those swimming facilities, or do we need to add on? So please ask the community to get out and take this survey. It's very important to us, and we have someone here that can answer your questions if needed. The survey will close on October the 2nd. So we're looking forward to taking that combined information, compiling that, and letting the community know this is what we found out, this is what you said, but we have to be able to make sure that we have what you said and get that to us so that we can get the information back to you. So at this point, this is the end of my briefing, and I'll take any questions, or Stacy is here for questions, and we also have Wichita Police Department here for answers if you need those as well. Any questions?
With the success of Safe Communities, obviously you guys are looking forward to next year. What can you tell folks about that?
I think we can tell them that Wichita, the city of Wichita will help out in any way that we can to make it a success. In many cases, our fire department goes out. At McAdams, or at Fairmount, at the Fairmount party, we had the Mounties there, the mounted police. So we had kids who were able to touch a horse that are not even close to horses. So I myself took a young lady up and told her, it's not going to hurt, let's do that. So I think it's to get that word out, for us to keep making sure that our community understands that you can do this. So in that cul-de-sac where we had a problem, I want them to take that cul-de-sac and just put up a grill in the middle of that, because they didn't know their neighbors. And I think that's a great opportunity to get to know your neighbors. So it may not sound as if people do that, but there are people who live right next door to someone and don't even know who they are. So this is an opportunity to not only celebrate safety, but it's an opportunity to engage your next door neighbor. So it's very important. I want to see the numbers go up. So keep these numbers so that when we come back next year, we can tell you the difference.
Lavonta, as an elected official, I'm just going to ask you about the confidential file in the police department. I guess when you were, first of all, when were you made aware of that, or were you made aware of it?
I think we all found out at the same time.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts now that you know it's there?
Well, this is something that is being reviewed by our legal department, so I would definitely refer all of those questions to our law department for answers. I think they've been involved a little bit more than we as the city council has been, and so without saying something that is wrong, I would ask you to speak with Jennifer and the legal department.
And I'm just going to ask another question, Lori. As far as just because you are part of the city council, knowing that's out there, knowing that Chief Mosley was accused of domestic violence back in the, does that make you question his leadership at this time?
Again, I think I'm going to leave that for the city attorney. Thank you.
Okay. That's okay. I just was going to ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Any progress on him selecting the new police chief?
We will be so glad when this happens. But right now, it is in the hands of the city manager, and I have complete confidence in what he's doing. We hope within the next week or two, the community is asking the same question. I just thank the manager for giving us the opportunity to be involved at the last minute and speaking with the two participants that the community had an opportunity to meet as well. So we were involved in that last minute and that last week process, and we thank the city manager for that. But I really have a great amount of confidence that the city manager will choose something that is needed for Wichita.
And anything more on Chief Fitzgerald as far as his search in Dallas?
No, I think they may be going through that this week. So, and I think that's Fort Worth. So, good luck on getting that information as well. But we hope either at the beginning or the end of next week. I think that schedule-wise, we had already mentioned that we would have a new chief by the end of September, and I think we're right on target. Any other questions? If not, thank you so much for attending.